It's mock draft season, and you're going to see mock drafts like crazy. A to Z just had another mock draft, and the mock draft, they have the Detroit Lions picking an offensive player in the first round. Not a defensive player, another toy for Jared Goff. Jared Goff couldn't get it done last year. The people gloss over that to talk about the defense, but the defense was depleted. Jared Goff was loaded last year with weapons, and he couldn't get it done. They're talking about Detroit drafting Luther Burden III. He's 5'11", 205. He ran a 4.4 and a 40. He's a very versatile player. He is a first-round talent. And I saw him play last year, and he is a baller. And people compare Luther Burden to Deebo Samuels. And I would love to get this guy maybe in the third or fourth round. But he has a first-round draft grade. So the odds are he's not going to be there. And I know one of Brad Holmes' rules is he drafts the best player available. And if we stay at pick 28, which a lot of people are telling me Brad's going to move up, I hope he moves up. But if we stay at pick 28, I'm praying that Luther Burden III is not the best player available in Brad Holmes' eyes. Because let's face it, what we need is more defensive players, specifically in the trenches. I'm hoping Brad Holmes does what he did last year, double dip in defensive backs, but instead of defensive backs, double dip in edge rushers. I wouldn't mind seeing a Nick Scorton, and then the second round or the third round, we get a Jack Sawyer. I think we can get a wide receiver in the later rounds. Right now, we don't need a Deebo Samuel 2.0. What we need is a bookend for Hutch. And as far as Mike Tannenbaum, former GM, and there's a reason why he's a former GM. Sometimes I think he's worse than some of these basement GMs on YouTube. But he's talking about the Lions picking up Malachi Starks from Georgia, which he is a stud. But unless him or Luther Burden III got lined up and put their hand in the ground and rush the quarterback, not right now. If they're around in the later rounds, I'm cool with it. But I think our first two picks should be in the trenches. Specifically, defensive ends, edge rushers. But anyway, what do you think? Are you cool with those two picks? Are you cool with the Lions picking Malachi Starks or Luther Burden III with their first pick in the draft? BZ Sports, I'm gone.